is at least 20 people.
What the hell is that?
Who was that? I wasn't raised by the right people.
Hands up! You're all going to...
Police officers often find themselves dealing with the aftermath of school shootings, but what happens when cops catch the shooter seconds before a massacre?
Put your hands up!
In this video, we'll be covering 4 examples of school shooters who got caught red-handed. On Valentine's Day 2018, the cops received a call claiming that there was an active shooter at Marjorie Stoneman Douglas High School. Officers rushed to the scene, but unfortunately were unable to stop the horrendous crime from unfolding.
An active shooter situation in South Florida. 17 people were killed, making this one of the deadliest mass shootings in American history. At least 14 others were wounded. Some of them are in critical condition this morning.
Shortly after the shooting, cell phone and CCTV footage showed the shooter fleeing the scene. Minutes later, bodycam footage shows the moment the shooter was apprehended by police. Additionally, it captures the perpetrator's odd reasoning for his actions.
What's going on today, bro?
The demons, man.
Demons?
Voices.
Yeah, no problem.
Voices.
Voices and demons?
Where's the voices? What the f***? Where the f*** am I? Holy sh**. What happened?
Shut up. Just be quiet, man.
Shut up.
The shooter seemed to imply that he was hearing voices from demons, which is a story he held onto throughout his entire interrogation. But upon further investigation, the officers would find that it was likely that his actions were premeditated rather than the result of some psychotic break. Because not long after the arrest, suspicious videos of the suspect were shown to police that made the shooter's story even harder to believe. The first video that officers discovered showed their suspect doing some shooting practice in his yard. Not long after that, videos from the shooter's phone were discovered, and these videos depict some truly haunting details.
Hello, my name is Nick, and I'm going to be the next school shooter of 2018. My goal is at least 20 people with an AR-15 and a couple tracer rounds. I think I could get done. Location is Stoneman Douglas in Parkland, Florida. It's going to be a big event. And when you see me on the news, you'll all know who I am. You're all going to die. Yeah. Can't wait.
Each video seems to go deeper into the shooter's mind, and as he divulges more detailed descriptions of his plans, the cops were clearly able to understand more about who they were dealing with.
Today is the day that it all begins. The day of my massacre shall begin. All the kids in school will run in fear and hide. From the wrath of my power, they will know who I am. I am nothing, I am no one. My life is nothing and meaningless. Everything that I hold dear, I let go beyond your half. Every day, I see the world ending another day. I live a lone life, live in seclusion and solitude. I hate everyone and everything. With the power of my AR, you will all know who I am. I had enough of being told what to do and when to do. I had enough of being telling me that I'm an idiot and a dumbass. But in real life, you're all the dumbass. You're all stupid and brainwashed by these political government programs. You will all see, you will all know who my name is. My love for you, Angie, will never go away. I hope to see you in the afterlife. On one day or another, you will end and we'll all die. Alright, so here's the plan. I'm gonna go take an Uber in the afternoon before 2:40. From there, I'll go onto school campus, walk up the stairs, load my bags, and get my AR and shoot people down at the main courtyard. I'll wait, and people will die.
Hearing their suspects speak so candidly about shooting up a school would be shocking enough, but I'm sure they noticed that there was a glaring detail that was left out of these videos. The demons or hearing voices aren't even mentioned once. All of this evidence was enough to lock up the shooter. He was arrested for 17 counts of attempted murder and is now serving life in prison. Unfortunately, Cruz was only caught and arrested after he had already killed 17 people. But what happens when they actually catch the shooter seconds before tragedy?
Down on the ground.
On Friday, April 20, 2018, a former Forest High School student ran inside the school with a guitar case that was hiding a sawed-off shotgun. The student ran to a classroom on the first floor and took a shot at the classroom door, injuring someone inside, and then proceeded to run to the second floor. After hearing the commotion, Deputy Jim Long responded to the emergency.
Right here. Hold on. Secure. What the hell is that?
What's that?
996 996 Baron, I think it was a signal 35. If you could, send me signal 55, C hallway. Hey, lock this school down. Where's the, who was it? What happened? What happened? 996 Baron, I have a shotgun in the hallway laying on the ground. Did we lock the school down? Lock the school down now.
Somebody said McManus has the kid.
Huh?
McManus has the kid.
Where?
Initially, Long thought he was responding to an explosion, but soon finds out the sound he heard came from a shotgun. So he instructs the school staff to lock down the school and begins to pursue the shooter, gun drawn.
Open the door. Ain't nobody in here.
Building 11 is clear. That's where I was.
X-ray 996 on channel 2.
Down on the ground.
X-ray 1 to where? 51 out 51.
What the hell? Put your hands behind your back. Everyone out. Okay, stop right there. Stop right there. Who is he?
I'm trying to reach the hallway.
He shot through the door, but he doesn't know which one.
996 Burn, I have one in custody. They're saying he's a shooter.
He's by himself.
Did anyone see him?
No, he was outside. He came down.
Do you go to this school?
I used to, sir.
What the?
Mental illness, sir.
Alright, go. Out. Everyone out. Hey, keep them right there. 996 Burn, I got one in custody. He's saying he's the shooter.
The school officials unlock the classroom doors for the deputy along the way. And inside one of the classrooms, he finds the shooter, who had apparently dropped his weapon and was ready to surrender. Soon after, a second officer arrives to help secure the scene.
4 looks like we locked all the doors. We're going to need to go one building.
If someone... Hold on just one. Go secure the gun for now.
Where's that?
It's in the hallway.
Restroom.
Secure the... There's another one in the restroom?
No, I said the gun's in front of the restroom.
Okay.
I'm sorry, sir.
What did you say?
I wasn't raised by the right people.
Are you kidding me?
There's a lot of violence. I don't know if in medical... 5345, the front doors of the main building are all locked. I'm walking around the outside.
Are you serious?
I don't know why.
Don't say another word. Don't say another word. Do you have anything else on you?
No, sir.
Do you have any other weapons on this campus?
No,
Do you
sir.
have any other explosives on this campus?
Sir, I put all my stuff on the table behind you, sir.
In an insane display, the perpetrator begins to apologize to the officer, even saying, "I wasn't raised by the right people." The officer is shocked to hear this, even responding with, "Are you kidding me?" It's like the officer is surprised by his level of honesty at this moment. Luckily, the suspect continued to divulge information, including how he got the gun into the school, the whereabouts of his weapons, and the location of his vehicle.
I ain't believing this is happening here. It ain't gonna make anything right this minute. Do you have any ID on you or anything right now?
I left it in my car.
In your car is where?
It's in the parking lot. It's got a broken window. And it's
What color is it? What kind is it?
It's a Nissan exterior. It's got pink duct tape and a broken window.
Where in the student parking lot?
Not only one single 46, 10-4.
That's one that we know of.
996 Burn. If someone can go secure this subject's car, it's in the parking lot. It's a exterior. I'll get you the information here in just a minute. What kind of car is it?
10-4. If you're responding to orders that someone can start over an exterior, I'll advise on further.
A silver exterior with duct tape on it in the student parking lot.
Pink duct tape.
What is it?
That's important. Subject vehicle, the
Pink
silver
duct
exterior
tape.
with duct tape on it. If beginning to advise the 13-12 with it.
And there's pink duct tape on it, he says.
Senior parking
Silver,
lot.
pink duct tape, silver exterior.
Which side? This side or by the gym or by the auditorium?
It's
Or
Huh?
I'm not really sure right now. I think the right side of the school.
How did you get up here with a shotgun? You just carried it up here?
Yes, sir.
Are you kidding me?
What stairs did you
Holy cow.
What doors did you come in?
Right here.
The stairs is open.
Is there anybody else with you?
No, sir. I'm the only one.
You're the only one.
Yes, sir.
The officers continue to get as much information out of their suspect as they can before escorting him to the squad car, searching him, then taking him to jail.
I was here, but I'm waiting until the person transported or he's there in the vehicle. I don't think they're seeing this going on. So, I don't know how it's going.
I don't know about this thing.
I need somebody here because I think it's possible for us to take
What'd you like?
If you want to take it off, then we can. Yeah, he says he's
Sky Bush was charged with burglary of a structure with a firearm, possession of a short-barreled shotgun, discharge of a firearm during the commission of a felony, carrying a concealed firearm, and disruption or interference with an educational institution to facilitate or further terrorism. He was sentenced to 30 years in prison and 30 years of probation. Thankfully, Sky Bush turned himself in before he killed anyone. But what happens when there's more than one gunman and they make a run for it? On September 14, 2022, the Cleveland Police Department received a call from a high school security guard who said that some students with guns and masks had pulled up to the school in 3 cars. When the officers arrived on the scene, they tried to confront the students, but the suspects immediately tried to flee, so the pursuit was on.
Hey guys, come on here. How for you? Come on. Sam.
What?
You're being detained.
What?
Detain him.
What I'm getting detained for?
What
I'm getting detained for?
Ray, stop. Hey! Buddy, no. I'm Detroit.
After chasing the students for a few blocks, the officers finally cornered 2 suspects outside of a house not far from the school.
Round 2 right now. Thanks, Bob.
Why are you running?
Your card in front of you. Oh, here.
While some of the officers were busy handcuffing the first 2 suspects, others hopped in a vehicle to capture the 3rd perp.
Mike, you're ready. I can get him. Ready? Yep. Just door don't open, dude. Go. Stop right there! Put your hands up! Put your hands up right now! Put your hands up! Hands up! Turn around! Put your hands up! Hands up! Hands up! Hands up! Don't reach for it. Don't reach for it. All right? I got a milk. There we go. One fire up. Do you got cuffs?
Okay, we're checking out the tank 15.
The student was then handcuffed, read his rights, and put in the squad car.
Everybody read you your rights. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in the court of law. You have a right to an attorney if you cannot afford one. You won't be private. You understand?
So we do it? We don't have enough to do it.
Alright.
There's 4, there's 3.
There's 4 total. One went to the shoreway. 3 ran south, down 48.
The officers then asked the suspects at the house why they were running. And for some reason, they seemed to think they'd done nothing wrong.
To the
Why are you guys running then? There's nothing to run for. Why are you running? Right? What do you got on you? Get up, man. Where are your boys at?
Tell me.
Why are you running?
Because y'all was grabbing me. What the hell?
You ran before we got to you, man.
Oh, what is y'all grabbing me for?
Where you going? I'm on the shoreway.
You got nothing on you?
Okay, y'all let me go and do shit.
No.
What I do?
Calm down. Just ran.
You pertain for what? You came up to me for no reason first. Well, we would have told you
We
that.
would've just told you.
Why is y'all grabbing me?
You don't come in for us and we're leaving. It's too hot out anyways. You got a goddamn winter jacket on. I don't know. I think I lost it. You got him?
Yeah. Wait, look back there. I got him. I think
The officers then escorted the students to the cop car. They were all 3 arrested for allegedly bringing guns onto school property. Luckily, the gunman never even made it into the school. What happens when cops can't find the shooter because he's hiding in the school?
we gotta get in there. He's keep shooting. We gotta get in there. I'm with you. Go left. Hold on. Shut. Right here. It's locked.
On May 24, 2022, the Uvalde Police Department responded to a mass shooting that was taking place at Robb Elementary School. The shooter had crashed his grandmother's truck through a barricade and climbed over a fence to get into the school, then began to open fire. Law enforcement arrived at the scene and searched for the shooter.
My thing. My wife's bathroom. He's shooting in the classroom. Yeah, he got me, right? Fuck. You okay? Yeah. You okay? He's in the class. Fuck. Dude, I got shots fired. We're gonna be in the building, the west side. Dude, we gotta get in there. We gotta get in there. He just keeps shooting. We gotta get in there.
Some officers are quickly grazed by bullets from the perpetrator, who had barricaded himself inside one of the rooms. The officers retreated and continued to wait for more backup.
Cover. Hold it. Watch that door. Watch that door. Hey, Roofway. There you are.
It's this building. We need to make sure it's surrounded.
Hold on, Geraldine. There's Geraldine is wrong. Come on, thanks.
Can I see where you're at?
I hear something's gonna come in. Hey, who's in the building?
Eventually, the officers were able to enter the school.
I have my tape here.
More officers then gathered in the hallway to await further instructions.
He's in the room with the shooter.
Who? Pete? No.
Pete is not with the shooter. 401 is not with the shooter. No.
You're in line with the shooter. You're in line with the shooter.
Over. Fine. Fine. Friendly.
Into the nursing home facility.
Before breaching into the classroom, officers went into the other rooms to evacuate any remaining people inside.
Wait, nobody. Oh. Police! Give man's way. Police department!
Please. Anybody in here?
Nobody there? Let's check it out. No.
Please, anybody in here? Is it locked?
Yeah, no, it's open. Nobody in there. Hey, are those rounds?
Yeah, I think he shot out the window. Yeah, those are rounds.
Sí. Those are rounds? Watch out, bro.
Yeah, there's some rounds. Sounds like the original crew.
No, it's in the other one, bro. We're just clearing the rooms, making sure no kids.
I just checked these two on this side.
That one, they're locked, but nobody opening. No.
I know there was someone at 129. She came out.
We're clear, bro. There's a teacher there. This one is the one that nobody else saw.
Eventually, the cops breached the classroom. Once inside, they found the perpetrator huddled inside of a closet. A shootout ensued, which resulted in the officers firing at the suspect and killing him. The actions of police officers that day were met with lots of controversy, mostly because the police officers waited for more than an hour before breaching the classroom. As a result, numerous parents who were worried for their kids' lives tried to rush inside the school, but were being held back by officials, which caused violent conflicts between police and civilians. Some even wondered if more people's lives would have been saved if law enforcement had acted sooner. The conduct of the Uvalde Police Department was eventually investigated by the Texas House of Representatives. Upon investigation, the House found that in this sense, the entirety of law enforcement and its training, preparation, and response shares systemic responsibility for many missed opportunities on that tragic day. Some of the officers were put on administrative leave or suspended after the event, but none of the cops had to face criminal charges. These aren't the only time school shooters got caught red-handed. Click here for more.
When criminals get confronted by cops, most choose to surrender and give themselves up. But what happens when they decide to threaten the cops instead? Here are 4 examples of when criminals threatened the police and instantly regretted it. Starting with the dramatic case of this man, who believed he was allowed to release his aggressive dog on an officer after assaulting his girlfriend. On October the 6th of 2016, an officer responded to a distress call regarding a domestic violence incident. Upon arriving to the scene, she encountered a highly complicated and dangerous situation that required her request for backup. Earlier in the afternoon, the man had a heated argument with his girlfriend that escalated into shouting and physical violence. A concerned neighbor contacted the police upon witnessing the situation. As soon as the officer arrived on scene, she encountered the suspect, who was not pleased to have her on his property, to say the least. The situation immediately escalated when he threatened to release his dog on her, prompting her to take out a taser and call for backup.
Subject's trying to stick his dog on me. Do you want to get your dog hurt? Ma'am, can you come get your dog, please? Ma'am, can you come get your dog? Do you want to get your dog hurt? Get your dog, please, ma'am.
A few moments Moments later, backup officers would arrive and tried to approach the man to question and detain him, but unfortunately, all of their attempts to reason with him were in vain, as he persisted in threatening them with his dog and argued that his girlfriend had not filed a complaint, so he couldn't be arrested.
Come talk to me right here.
You gonna be like that?
Yeah, I'm gonna be just like that.
Why?
Why are you here?
Then why are you afraid you gonna go to
I'm not afraid of going to nowhere.
Then
I'm wondering why you over here with me.
I'm not over here you.
What is she doing here?
We over here talking.
I got called out here.
I just told her all the information
Now
she
look,
needs
you
to do.
got everybody in the county over here.
I don't give a
Come here.
Then you call them fucking loud?
No, she didn't call them. We heard.
We heard what?
We heard somebody hollering and screaming and shit. Somebody else did
I'm
call them
hollering and screaming now. You in my mother.
Else awake in the neighborhood. How you're acting a fool.
Going out of my house.
No, come over here and you. See, look, you got people calling you right now.
I don't give a goddamn.
Down.
The girlfriend soon arrived on scene and then urged him to cooperate with the officers. Initially reluctant, he eventually gave in after she got a hold of the dog, but knowing his aggressive nature, the officers decided to quickly tase him and subdue him, placing him in handcuffs.
Ma'am, do you know this dog?
That's her dog.
I have raised.
Do you mind holding it for us?
Sure.
Okay.
She's got the dog. Now what you gonna do?
Come this way,
Hey,
please.
stop
Wait.
talking, please.
What is what?
Stop talking, please.
I'm right here.
Okay, stop
Oh,
talking.
see, you want to reach to put his handcuffs on. And I'm
Stop.
gonna break his neck.
My
No.
thumb's in my pocket.
Okay, Flip. He
What?
said, just answer the people's questions, please. Please, just answer their questions.
Now what it is
What do
you
y'all want to know?
What we're about to do is we're gonna get you away from the dog.
Okay,
We gotta figure out what's going on.
Okay, get the over there then.
go
Are you
over
coming?
to the
Get
red car.
there.
You coming
Go
with
to
me?
the
Yeah.
red car.
Over there.
Go.
You too. Get the over there.
Go to the red car,
Go to
Flip.
the red. Shut the.
Go to the red car, Flip.
Y'all gonna go to the red car and walk over there.
You're gonna walk over here.
Who the you? You ain't my goddamn red. Come on.
Don't
Go ahead. Go ahead.
do it.
Go ahead.
Y'all quit.
I will
talking.
tase you.
Get over here now.
Quit.
You son of a. Come on.
Get over here.
Come on. Come on.
You know what? Right
Come
now
on.
you're under arrest.
Okay,
For
come on.
what?
You're under arrest.
Come
right
on,
now.
arrest.
Okay,
Come
I'm
on,
telling you.
what?
Come
Right
on,
now
arrest.
you're trying to stick a dog on her.
For what?
Tase you, sir.
Fuck.
Taser! Taser!
Hey, y'all ain't gotta do him like that.
Stop it!
86, what fighting?
Y'all
Keep
can't
that dog.
do him like that. Do him like that.
Taser! Taser!
No, hold on.
Don't you
We
dare
got you.
tase him.
You'll
If
stay
you
back.
tase him, I'm
Stay
calling
back.
Jerry
Damn.
Stay back.
If you tase him,
Stay
I'm
back.
calling Jerry in it.
That's
I
fine.
promise you.
Stay back, ma'am.
He would then be taken to jail, where he would face multiple charges and a significant jail term. While he ended up with an inevitable jail term for assaulting his girlfriend and threatening the police, the next suspect could have avoided all charges if he had simply cooperated with the police instead of threatening them. On June the 10th of 2023, a deputy was driving through Daytona Beach when he spotted a man on a motorcycle without any protection. This caught the officer's attention, and he initiated a traffic stop to investigate. However, what initially appeared to be a routine stop soon escalate into a complicated situation as the man became combative and confrontational. When the deputy initially approached the man, he inquired about the lack of protection and requested his driver's license. However, knowing that he didn't have it, the man opted to shout at the officer, demanding that he run his plates instead.
Hey, careful, careful. You okay? Don't careful me, man. You fell over. Yeah, you pulled me over. Come on, don't start that. Let me see your ID. Nah, I don't know. Give me your driver's license. For what? What did I do wrong? Charlie 22, send me a second. Yeah, Charlie, no. Driver's license for what? I don't need one. Put the wrong picture in there. Fucked up. Man, run my plate. I need your driver's license. Hell no. I need your driver's license. Sir. Dude, don't me.
When the officer declined, the man became agitated, hurling insults, issuing threats, and even daring the officer to arrest him. After several moments of exchanging threats, the officer then decided to detain him, and as anticipated, the man resisted and tried to mount his escape. However, with backup already on scene, the officer used a taser and tackled him to the ground, cuffing him and placing him in the police cruiser.
Yeah, I'm leaving, bro. Follow me home. 22, I have one taser point. Don't touch me. Stay off your bike. Hell no. You! Get up! Whoa! Yo! You guys fucked up, man. Put your head behind your back. Oh. Alright. Put your head behind your back. Alright, man. Put you on the goddamn hand. You're on your fucking back. Roll him. Dude, stop doing that to me, man.
Stop resisting!
What do you mean?
At this point, a crowd had gathered on scene, curious about why the man was being arrested, which the senior officer had handled. With this explanation, they made preparations to transport the man to jail.
Yo, you, bro. Get in. Get in. What's this cost me? Only conduct? Don't let him kick you. Get in the car. Yo, don't touch my bike, bro.
While en route to the jail, he began shouting and kicking and causing damage to the officer's car. He demanded to know his offense, which the officer tried to explain, but could not because the man would not allow him to speak. The man also attempted to bribe the officers to let him go, which only dug him a deeper hole as the officer slammed the door and kept on driving.
Yeah, I'm gonna pay $500 to go home tonight to my son. I'm gonna take my bike home too. So 500.
So you're not gonna shut up?
What did I do wrong?
I'm trying to explain it to you, but you won't shut up.
No, okay.
Shut up for a minute. He pulled you over for a very simple...
He didn't pull me over.
All right, get back in the car.
He didn't pull me over.
Get back in the car.
He's fucking...
Get back in the car.
All right, wait. He pulled me over.
No, I don't... No, forget it. Get back in the car.
I want to know.
No, I'm trying to talk with you. You won't shut up, so get back in the car.
Wow. Yeah. It's like that, though. Bro, it's like that.
The man would then go on to be charged with resisting an officer without violence and operating a motorcycle without a license. While he could have avoided the situation by cooperating, this next suspect's arrest was simply inevitable as he became violent towards police and literally shit himself when cops confronted him. On June 11th of 2022, police officers were in a parking lot when they encountered an extremely intoxicated man who had threatened and insulted them before running away. The police decided not to pursue him as they had considered him to not be a threat, but they would soon find out that their assumption was very wrong. A few minutes after the man, later identified as 33-year-old Joshua Scott, had run off, 3 visibly intoxicated women arrived at the parking lot and approached police. They claimed that a man matching Joshua's description had assaulted one of them before fleeing. He had earlier become heavily intoxicated in a bar and, frustrated by losing $1,500, began to cause a disturbance. When one of the females tried to address the situation, he lashed out by hitting her in the face before running away.
No, there's a guy that was just at GSP running down this way, smacked my sister.
What's he look like?
What does he look like?
Stop yelling. Stop yelling. Stop yelling right now. We will help you, but you need to stop yelling. What did he look like?
Why are you guys sitting there and he's running?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Smacked her in her face.
Okay, you guys are all drunk right now. I need you to calm down.
And then he, well, I'm sorry for my foul language, but he hit me in the face. Right here on the side. He took off running. I was like, why are you taking off running? So they came and they picked me up.
Yeah.
I told him what happened, and we were going to go find him and ask him why. So we came and tried finding him, and we seen him walk your way.
I was gonna say some guy came up and walked up and stood by our cars, and then he just kind of walked off.
Yeah.
Following the report by the females, the officer initiated a search for the intoxicated man. They were able to quickly locate Joshua, but immediately noticed he had urinated and defecated on himself. But nonetheless, they continued the investigation and would soon realize that he had already had 2 prior warrants and were noticing some lies in his statement, as he seemingly wanted to be sent to jail.
They were trying to beat me up a little bit.
Okay, let's walk over here on the road. Just stop 1 second. Do you have an ID on you?
I don't know.
Okay, what's your name, partner?
Joshua.
Joshua, can you just keep your hands out of your pockets for me? Did you step in dog shit or something? You stink. Jesus.
I haven't taken a shower for like...
Okay, let's walk over here. We're gonna walk right out towards the road for me.
I have 3 warrants. One of them is a transport warrant. One of them
I got you. Keep walking that way and talking.
One of them is... I got one for destruction, not destruction of property. It's for stealing, and I stole somebody's phone, but they stole my phone first. Type shit. It's fucked up. You gotta take me to jail.
We're trying to just figure out what's going on.
You guys gotta take me to jail. I get it.
I get you. Can you take a seat right on the curb for me right there? I appreciate it, bro. I appreciate you being cool with me. That you're not trying to fight me or nothing. I appreciate that.
Yeah, why would I?
However, when the police insisted on continuing the interview, he lost his temper and began shouting. Upon this, the police decided to handcuff and arrest him, leading him into the squad car, where he protested and even resorted to playing the race card in an attempt to avoid trouble.
I can't tell you why. I don't know.
Stop yelling at me, please.
I don't know her perspective on shit, bro.
If you keep yelling, I can't help you.
I'm not gonna answer your fucking questions anymore.
You're saying that when
You're acting like I'm resisting you right now.
Take a seat for me, please.
You're literally
Josh,
acting like I'm a black man right now.
That has nothing to do with it. Please,
Oh
please.
yeah, that has nothing to do with it. Trust me, all my black friends are gonna laugh at this fucking encounter.
Maybe they are.
Yeah, maybe they are, maybe they won't. Whatever. Yeah.
Right now you're being charged with battery, disorderly conduct, and all your
Battery and disorderly conduct.
During the ride to jail, he completely lost his cool, slamming his head against the door, insulting and making severe threats at the officer. But only a few minutes later, they arrived at the jail and he would be charged with a felony threat to an officer, along with misdemeanor counts of bail jumping, disorderly conduct, and battery. His cash bond was set at $250.
You're the piece of shit scum of the
Why are you getting so angry?
Trust me,
Calm down.
I've been to jail. You want to look at my record, bro? How many times have I been incarcerated?
Can you calm down, please?
How many times?
Can you try calming down for me?
Yeah, no. You.
Okay.
You are the scum of the earth, bro.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Despite the long list of stupid and unusual actions performed by previous suspects, this next man outdid all of them, as he was incarcerated after threatening to kill a police officer while being detained. On March the 17th of 2021, officers approached a 26-year-old man named Raymond Glass after observing him walking with a 30-year-old woman with whom he had a no-contact order. The officer, identified as Sergeant Daniel Weaver, who was a witness to the no-contact order, had seen them together on the street and therefore had no option but to intervene and question him. After noticing the sergeant, Glass then attempted to distance himself from the woman to prevent a confrontation. However, it was already too late, and the officer instructed him to sit in the patrol vehicle. Glass, however, became argumentative and insisted that walking near the victim did not violate his probation, which was clearly incorrect.
You're gonna go and arrest me.
I'm gonna call them and see.
All I was doing, I was walking right in front.
No, you're walking side by side.
Me over, I was walking right.
Well, yeah, but when I first saw you, you were walking side by side.
Arrest me. I was not talking to her. I did.
You can't have any contact with her.
There was no contact.
You're walking side by side with her,
okay,
bro.
passing her.
No, not passing her.
Yes, I passed her.
As the officer tried to put Glass in handcuffs, he resisted by folding his arms around his chest, creating a challenging situation, and after repeated warnings to stop resisting, the sergeant eventually tackled him to the ground and attempted to restrain him. However, Glass continued to resist even while on the ground, leaving the officer with no option but to use his taser so he could finally be cuffed.
Back! Cannot tase.
Do it now!
Sir, you can't tase.
Put your hands behind your back.
You can't tase me. I'll have a lawsuit. No.
Put your hands behind your back.
You can't tase me.
Put your hands behind your back.
Brutality. Okay.
Put your hands behind your back.
Okay.
Back up. Back up. Babe, put this on camera.
Police brutality.
You're already on camera.
I've just been tased. I've just been tased. Police brutality. Camera. Now. Camera.
I'm trying.
Now.
After being placed in handcuffs, the officers conducted a search and discovered a metal pipe with burnt cannabis residue in his back pocket. Realizing this could lead to jail time, Glass then began threatening officers, asserting that he would kill them if he was not let go. When they attempted to place him in the vehicle, this would only escalate his anger further, and he continued to resist, slamming his head on the door, causing damage to the car.
It's around your neck. We're not gonna.
Doesn't matter. You cutting. Asshole!
You can't kick me. Now you kick me.
No, I didn't
Battery
kick you.
LEO.
You kicked him. Alright, where's the proof? Because I went right here.
Stop.
How did I kick you?
Now you got a battery LEO, Raymond.
Nope, because I didn't kick you.
3 people saw
I did not fucking kick you. That was not 3. I did not kick you.
No.
After a considerable struggle and further destruction of police property, Glass was eventually secured in the car. He continued to kick and cause further damages, but it didn't last long as he would be quickly driven to the station.
Raymond, come on, get in the car.
Police brutality!
Stop police brutality.
Police brutality!
Stand up and get
They pulled me and hurt me! They pulled me by my feet and dropped me! They're throwing me in! Police brutality! Police brutality! Police brutality!
Move your head.
Police, he kicked me in my head! Police brutality! Police brutality! Police brutality!
There he would face multiple charges, which included assault and battery on law enforcement officers, criminal mischief exceeding $1,000, possession of drugs, and 2 counts of resisting arrest. Additionally, he would be charged with a probation violation for breaking the no-contact order and incarcerated without bond.
Okay, so what happened? What happened with the crash?
What crash? I did not take it out of the store!
Or don't do that.
I did not take it!
Yeah, I don't know what it was.
Criminals aren't particularly smart and often resort to foolish actions to avoid the police. Here are 4 cases where criminals tried to evade the cops by playing dumb, starting with this young man who was telling all lies to the cops.
Your hands on your back now. I'm not asking. No.
On January 2nd, 2023, an officer conducted a routine traffic stop on a vehicle that had a brake light that was broken. Upon approaching the driver, the officer noticed the driver acting unusually strange, raising suspicions that something wasn't right.
Hey, I'm Officer Arts, it's only police department. Hey,
The insurance is unconfirmed on
reach the stop, you got a brake light out, man. Sorry, I was having a hard time catching
Who
it.
had a what?
You got a brake light out. Well, hey, man, because it's a traffic stop, I need your driver's license, okay?
I'd like to give me some water.
Hey, no. Hey!
He tried to excuse himself from the cop's presence, saying he needed to get water. However, the cop intervened and stopped him immediately.
I'm deaf. I can't hear. What is that?
Okay.
I can't hear nothing he's
Okay,
saying.
well, hey, he was driving, so I need his driver's license, but he said he doesn't have one on him. Does he have a driver's license?
His next move was to come across as deaf, but from his articulate responses, it was clear his ears were perfectly functioning. His next course of action further fueled the cop's suspicions.
Okay. What's your name? Hey,
Number 1, 522 West Marshall.
You alright?
Yeah, that's why
You got a male laying on the street, face down, rear this.
Okay. Hey, dude, no.
Y'all want to let me fool? I'm so serious, mister. I'm not trying to...
He transitioned from having to drink water to claiming he had diarrhea, but the skeptical cop wasn't buying it and didn't let him out of sight for even a moment. The suspect continued with his antics, but his attempts were unsuccessful. When the cop requested the insurance paperwork, they initially claimed it wasn't in the car, but later had someone send it digitally through a phone. The cop proceeded to run the suspect's name through their database, and what he found out was shocking to say the least.
Your warrant hit out of Harrison County for violation of probation.
Armed with this new information, the cop requested for backup immediately and proceeded to conduct a pat-down on the suspect to ensure his own safety. However, what unfolded next was nothing short of shocking.
Your hands on your back now. I'm not asking. No.
60, I got one running. Go, talk, go.
He left the cop dead in his tracks, making us wonder what he had on his person that was so bad that he had to flee. He was later spotted and apprehended with the help of police backup. He resisted arrest, but was later taken into custody and charged with resisting arrest search and evading arrest. The suspect in this case only faced mostly misdemeanor charges. This was not the case at all with the next suspect, as she faced far dire charges.
Okay, so what happened? What happened with the crash?
What crash?
On October 10th, 2022, a police officer responded to a call regarding an intoxicated woman who drove her car and crashed it into a building. Upon arriving at the scene, it came as a significant shock to the officers to discover that the suspect who drove the vehicle fled the scene. However, they proceeded to question the homeowners to gather information about what really happened.
So you didn't see the crash? You heard it?
No, I heard it, and I looked, and there was a car against my house.
And then you saw her get out? You helped her out?
Oh, she wanted to get out. I didn't care if she got out, wanted to look around, but she just headed down the alley.
Okay. Did you follow her to her house?
No, I recognized her after a while. I hadn't seen her dressed up like that before.
Oh, so you know who she is. What did she look like, the one driving?
Dark hair.
Dark hair.
Nice looking girl.
Nice looking girl.
The officers have gotten a description of the suspect and proceeded to search the interior of the crashed vehicle, where they discovered the suspect's ID, revealing the suspect's name and picture. Shortly afterward, the suspect was found seated in the passenger seat of another vehicle, attempting to leave the area.
Hi there.
Not too bad. Are you guys? The reason I ended up pulling you guys over, you guys were coming from that area over there. Did you end up just getting in a crash? No.
Not me.
Okay. Did you?
No, we live around there, but
Yep.
yeah.
What's your name?
My name?
Yep.
Stacy.
Stacy.
Yeah.
So if I run that black car, that registered owner is not going to come back to you or him?
The black car.
That hit the tree?
What do you mean?
The suspect tried to play dumb, but the police already knew who they were looking for. When Stacy was asked to step out, her staggering and inability to balance clearly showed the officers it was a DUI case.
So,
No problem.
are you ready to be honest with me now?
Yeah.
Okay, so what happened?
What do you mean?
What happened with the crash?
What crash?
You ended up hitting a tree. Do you remember that?
No.
No?
She kept playing dumb, despite the police officer being aware of the truth and the actual events. It's a common tactic amongst law enforcement to seek a confession from the suspect, even when the facts of the case are clear. This approach simplifies the prosecution process, but the suspect remained unyielding.
Your car? Where should that be right now?
Probably close to my house.
Close to your house?
Yeah.
What do you mean close to your house?
Well, we're at my house. I mean, why
Once you know where your car
Why
is?
are you asking me that right
Stacy, once you know where your car is? If somebody asked me where my car was, I'd be like, if I'm home, it's at home.
Well, my car should be at my house then.
Okay, that's not what you said. You said it should be close to home.
Well, why are you questioning me about that?
Because I want you to tell me the truth, Stacy. That's why.
And I'm going to tell you the truth.
Another officer intervened, attempting a good cop, bad cop approach to coax her into confessing.
Well, the house that you crashed into, they talked to you and tried to get you to stay there.
Well, I didn't crash into anybody's neighbors.
Your car is stuck in their house.
Well, that's hearsay. Am I going to go to jail?
Let's just worry about job one here, which is explain to us.
But I honestly want to know, am I going to go to jail?
We are not there yet. We haven't decided any of that.
I please don't want to go to jail.
Okay.
I really don't want to.
Okay.
I have a good lawyer.
That's totally fine.
Frustrated by her ongoing denial, the police changed tactics. Noting her clear intoxication, they decided to charge her with DUI and conduct a field sobriety test, to which her response wasn't surprising.
But why would I do testing if I wasn't driving? I mean, I really appreciate everything that you do.
Because you were, Stacy. That's...
No, I was not driving.
I'm not going to argue with you about that.
My dad was driving.
Right now what you can do is you can give me an answer on whether you would want to do some field testing. Right
No,
now.
I don't want to, because he's the guy that was driving
Her refusal to consent to a field sobriety test gave the police officers the authority to proceed with her arrest. She kept crying the whole ride to jail and repeatedly requested to speak with her dad. Eventually, the police officer agreed and made a conversation with her father possible.
Hello?
Dad.
Oh, Stacy.
Dad, please come and get me.
Come and get you?
Yeah.
Let him know he'll be
Your
picking you up
phone
from
is
the jail,
here.
though.
I know.
Where's your purse?
It's at the police station. I did something stupid.
Yeah, I know.
I know.
Alright, are you ready to be released then?
The conversation revealed how poorly she was raised and how her father never allowed her to face the consequences of her actions. Eventually, she was charged with OWI, hit and run, and fleeing the scene of a crash. If you thought Stacy was dumb, you should see this next criminal.
Our vehicle is non-drivable and you can't really explain to me when or where you hit something. The way you keep ignoring me. Okay.
On August 17th, 2022, police officers in Alachua County conducted a traffic stop on a woman, Holly Hunter, following multiple reports about her vehicle sustaining significant damage on the side. The officer was quite shocked when he saw the damage on the car and noticed children in the back seat. Little did he know about the kind of person he was about to deal with.
Okay. Well, we're just trying to figure out what...
Yeah, it lost control. It's been pulling. It's a rental car, and it's been pulling to the right and the left. Like, I don't know if the drive shaft is...
Okay, well, it definitely looks like you hit something.
Yeah, I don't know what it was, but it was pulling to the right. I don't know if it was one of the cones or what, because it happened so fast. I was trying to remain control over it.
Her statements, which show ignorance of the vehicle's severe damage, were quite suspicious and worrying. A damage of that magnitude typically occurs from a significant collision. Her lack of awareness also raised suspicions. She either wasn't being truthful or might have been under the influence. The officer got the kid to safety. However, upon initiating a more thorough interrogation of the woman, he began to sense something was off.
Well, do you remember hitting anything? Because you definitely hit something. The whole back axle's broke.
The back axle?
Well, I mean, something's broken. That whole tire's crooked.
Yeah.
And all this damage here.
Yeah. I didn't hit nobody other. I didn't hit no other car.
Okay.
So I don't know if it was like one of the cones or what. But
That's more than a cone.
yeah. Well, I didn't hit a tree or anything because I was in the far left lane.
She repeatedly stated that the incident happened quickly and she was unsure of the details. The officer called EMTs to check the children after the crash. Her constant claims of ignorance soon exhausted the officer, prompting him to ask more pressing questions.
So, ma'am, have you had anything to drink today?
No, absolutely not.
Would you object to taking any field sobriety examinations to dispel any kind of
I don't smell like alcohol.
I'm just asking if you would, to dispel any reason for me to believe that you're under the influence.
No. I mean, I don't have an issue with that, but
Okay.
I don't think that's the time right now for any of that. Because I'm not alcohol. You can smell my breath. You can smell whatever.
She urged the cop to smell her breath for any alcohol, a move indicating she might be concealing something. Driving under the influence isn't limited to consuming alcoholic beverages. It involves operating a vehicle while impaired by alcohol or drugs. Her attempt to divert attention from being drunk overlooked the possibility of drug intoxication, which wouldn't necessarily leave a scent on her breath.
I mean, I don't mind, but I'm not under the influence.
Okay.
You can smell my breath. I don't have any
Well,
alcohol.
wait, other than just smelling your breath, I have other tests that I could administer if...
The questioning continued, and she was as elusive as ever, unwilling to disclose details about the crash. Eventually, she consented to an HGN eye test, which proved inconclusive, which then made the cop double down on other field sobriety tests.
Right now, based on the accident and based on, the way you've been acting, and we're just going to do these field sobriety exams, and we're going to go from there, okay? I can't tell the future.
You can smell my breath. I'm not on no field
So,
sobriety.
this is what we do by policy. It doesn't say smell your breath, okay? I don't smell anything on your breath, so that'll go. I'll write that down, but...
If you used anything that would alter anything in your body?
No, not at all.
Subsequently, the cops chose to search through her bags, which should have been their initial action.
Okay, well, what is it? Because usually you don't see stuff like this.
I'm trying to help you.
She can search, just keep your hands behind her.
Just tell her. Okay, you guys are sitting here attacking me.
We're not attacking you.
Her job. You're not. Nobody's helping me do anything. I'm sitting here. Tell me what it is, and I'll get it out.
She persistently attempted to obstruct the search, yet her efforts were futile as the officers discovered contraband. Later, they determined that the crash resulted from hitting a pole off U.S. Highway 441. Consequently, Holly Hunter faced a multitude of charges, including DUI with property damage, fleeing the scene of an accident with property damage, child neglect, possession of a controlled substance, and possession of drug paraphernalia. If you thought criminals couldn't be any dumber, you have definitely not met the lady in the next case.
I did not take it! I did not take it out the store! Stop, I didn't take it!
This all started when Florida police officers responded to a call from a loss prevention officer about a woman who had stolen $1,000 worth of cologne from a Saks Fifth Avenue store. As the cops approached the suspect, she got super defensive.
Hey, ma'am. Hey, can I say it? I need to talk to you.
What?
About Saks Fifth Avenue.
What about it?
They say you stole something from them. I need you to come with me. I'm going to take it. Can I come to you right now?
I didn't take none out of Saks.
Her body language didn't do much to convince she hadn't done anything wrong. She persistently attempted to walk away as the police officer approached her and even hastened her pace before the police officer grabbed hold of her. The police officer hadn't fully grasped the situation or who he was dealing with, but her couple of words gave him an idea of that.
You had sex, right?
Yes, I was there.
And what was the perfume that was taken from there?
I didn't
They have
take
that
anything.
camera.
They don't have me take anything because I left it.
You left it.
I left it. No, you didn't. Yes, I did. I left them. I left them in class. I didn't take it because I saw you.
Okay, wait a second. Hold on a second. Oh, because you saw him?
Yes, so I left them at the door.
She admitted to attempting to steal the merchandise, however, had a change of heart when she noticed the loss prevention officer nearby.
I didn't take anything. He was circling around me, so I just left.
Right, it's uncomfortable, right?
Yes, he always do. Every time I come in the store.
Interestingly, this wasn't her first rodeo in that exact store, which prompted the officer to be particularly vigilant regarding her. This raises the question why she would risk returning to steal from a store where she's already known for shoplifting. The police officer gained a better understanding of the situation and knew the necessary steps to take after consulting the loss prevention officer.
You swear to me you can tell me the truth and nothing but the truth? Yes, I do. Fantastic. Tell me what happened, sir.
Okay, so I was sitting in women's shoes talking to another associate. I saw her walking through our men's door, right? She's walking through, passing through jewelry, eyeballs me the whole way. I already knew something was up. The ladies in cosmetics are like, oh, they just took 2 bottles. But yeah, I know exactly who it is. I was just watching her. And then that's when I called my security to see if they could possibly locate her.
So you got the two, is it the $500 bottle or two
$500 bottles.
Is it possible to have footage of her actually doing it?
For sure. I have a camera mounted right up there.
Despite the police officer requesting the video footage, he still chose to be nice, attempting to reason with the suspect and resolve the matter in a non-confrontational manner. However, she was unwilling to cooperate and kept sticking to her story.
Security has it, they say you took 2 bottles of pre-Aventus. So what we can do is, he said, if we don't get it back, they're going to prosecute because they got the footage.
It's in the store.
Where in the store?
I just left it on the counter. I didn't take it. I did not take it. I did not take it. I left it. He was standing right there. I didn't take it.
You been arrested before, Ms. Moore?
Yes.
Just some stupid stuff?
Yes.
Maybe shoplifting in the past?
Yes.
Okay. So help me, Ms. Moore. Help me understand why this time it didn't happen.
Because he was standing right there.
I don't want to jam you up anymore.
I stay down there and I learn my lessons. When I see stuff like that, I don't do anything. Hardest time.
However, it wasn't long before the LP officer retrieved the footage, and from that moment, things started to turn downhill for her.
And then I think she was trying to look for a little bag or something to put it in. And you see she walked away with the little black bag.
Okay, Ms. Moore, I just saw the video. Okay, and I do believe that it was taken. So I'll give you...
I took it?
Yes. So I'm going to give you the opportunity to... And I don't know where your friends went, the one that were distracting the clerk. Did you hand it off to them?
I didn't even have no friends with me. Okay. No, I did not.
Okay, that's fine. It looked like there were some people that were trying to distract the clerk, but that's okay.
Okay. Can you please show me what you're talking about? Because that was a lie.
I just saw the video right now.
Show it to me.
It's called Discovery. You can see it in court.
I did not take anything. I did not take it.
Well, right now,
I left it there.
Okay.
What did you seen me take it?
Yeah, so you walked away with the black bag and kind of stuck it in there. I saw that.
You saw me take this to the
so you
going
through with it? Yes, but they had the display ones.
And I didn't leave it?
No, ma'am.
Okay, you say so. Okay.
You don't need to see the rest because you were there.
No, I want to see me take it out the door. See me take it out the door.
Well, that's another camera, ma'am.
No, because I didn't take it out the door.
With the video footage evidence at the cop's disposal and her refusal to come clean, the officer's subsequent course of action didn't come as a surprise, but the same couldn't be said for hers.
He's lying. You're not listening to me. He's lying. Can you please tell him where the stuff is? I did not take it out of the store.
Or don't do that.
I did not take it.
Don't do it.
I did not take it out of the store. Stop, I didn't take it. I didn't take it. I didn't take it. I didn't take it. Please trying to arrest me for something I didn't do. I didn't take it. Hold me. Hold me. He's trying to say I took something I didn't take. He can't show you that I walked out the store with it. You did not see that. He's trying to arrest me for something I didn't take. That's not right.
Based on what we got, having a proper cause to arrest you. Okay? Now you can have your day in court. You know how that works. You ain't new to the game.
Yeah, but you have to walk out the door with something.
No, you don't. No, you do not.
That's stealing.
No, ma'am, you do not.
So you can just look at it?
Any attempt to conceal or deprive the owner.
I didn't conceal it.
You saw me conceal it. Yes, ma'am. It's on video. You're gonna have your day in court. You saw me conceal it. What did I conceal it in? You saw the same video I did. Yes, and what did you see? I didn't see anything being concealed.
In the United States, to be arrested for shoplifting, a person must have hidden store items on themselves or in a place they control, and the items must not belong to them. Even though the woman said she didn't have the items when she was arrested, a video showing her hiding the items earlier was enough reason for the police to arrest her. She was transported to the police precinct and later charged with shoplifting, grand theft, and resisting arrest. If you like this video, watch this one.